Hello ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? My name is Tom, and in today's video on Jedi Survivor, I'm going to teach you how to unlock your first ever legendary lightsaber from the old Republic Star Wars era, which is really exciting. So basically, this will be a no spoilers tutorial, no story spoilers whatsoever. The second planet that you get to after you finish the tutorial will be the planet of Kobo. It's a really huge sandbox planet where you have to explore every area that you can, unlock new things along the way, do side quests, also known as rumors. And this lightsaber actually isn't unlocked via the story or via a side quest, so no spoilers are involved whatsoever, which is really awesome. Basically, what you want to do is progress the story on the planet of Kobo until the Mantis arrives here, and it'll be highlighted in this yellow area just near Pyloon's Saloon. The Mantis will be docked here. Once you get to the part of the story where the Mantis is docked here, you'll then be able to do this tutorial a lot easier, because we're going to use the Mantis almost like a compass to help us navigate this tutorial, because as we can see, Kobo is huge and has multiple layers and it's very easy to get lost. So once you've progressed and got your Mantis to dock in this yellow area, you want to stop and you want to do this tutorial right now, because it'll be the quickest and easiest way for you to get this legendary lightsaber. So with that being said, let's get into the tutorial. Once you have got your Mantis docked over here, you'll want to go directly in front of your Mantis behind this huge cave entrance here, this big massive cliff area. Get behind that cliff area and you should see this sort of red breakable structure. It's a big square, basically, a big red square, and it's got this little machine next to it, this little puzzle next to it. But don't worry about doing the puzzle, and don't worry about breaking your way through this, because all we need from here is a device known as a roller mine. Now, a roller mine is a little orb that locks onto you like a heat-seeking missile, and it kind of follows you until it blows up. But you can use these items to do some pretty cool things, like break into secret chambers. Basically, we're going to pick up a roller mine from this area. Then what we're going to do is we're going to lead it all the way past this slippery water slide into this little nook here, and go all the way through this little nook. It'll be a little cave. We'll come into this cave system, follow it along, and we'll find this breakable structure. And I'll show you how that looks in-game versus the map, because even though the map's a lot better than the first game, it's still a little bit hard to understand. But let me show you. So basically, once you enter into this area, you'll use BD to splice the machine, and it will summon a roller mine to follow you. It will lock onto you with this blue beam, and the closer that color goes to hitting red is the closer the roller mine is to exploding. You don't want that to happen until it's in the chamber. That's how you're going to destroy that breakable wall. Now, unfortunately, this area is rife with hostiles, so you will have to try and defend your roller mine from attacking the other enemies and also being attacked at the same time. I literally am doing out of sync commentary for this clip because the amount of absolute swears and curses that I was throwing at this screen unedited was just not for the faint of heart, and probably would not help that YouTube monetization button. So I am covering the tutorial video from this point after the aftermath of me having to use mind control on one of the little monsters to attack the other little monsters, so I could take this little roller mine across the desert and take it to where it needs to go. But yeah, that's the waterfall from the map that I was mentioning earlier. The roller mine will follow you, and don't get put off because you have to get this massive roller mine into this tiny cave, and that can be stressful. It may take you a couple of goes, but just keep going back to the original spawn of the roller mine and you can keep summoning new ones. But like you see, it's struggling to come up this hill, so I have to let it get really close to me, almost to the point where it's like about to explode, and then like loop it round in this figure of 8, and then pull it back into the cave. And then literally it's about to explode on my heels, but I just keep sprinting, and as this thing follows me, my heart is going 180 beats per second. So I'm just trying to stay alive and concentrate, but it's pulling along with me now. It's yellow, so it means it's going to get ready to explode. I pick it up, and I throw it into the wall, and it's exploded. And there we see the entrance into the Jedi's secret lair, where we can pick up our legendary lightsaber and finally play out our childhood Star Wars fantasies of being a knight of the Old Republic, which is pretty cool. I mean, I gotta say, I do love the Old Republic lore, and I'm really interested in its interaction with the story so far. But I don't want to spoil the audio for the Force Echo. You can read the subtitles, but I want you to experience that audio for yourself. Go to the chest once you've finished listening to the Force Echo. Open up the chest, and you will get, for the very first time ever, your rare, legendary lightsaber. Then it's very easy. Take that to your nearest workbench. I just ran back into the outpost and went into the customization shop. Went in here, went to the workbench, and you're not going to be able to select it like a pre-load out lightsaber. You're going to have to swap the new pieces into your original layout for your lightsaber. So mine was all messed between like Obi-Wan's Hermit lightsaber, the pre-order bonus lightsaber, and my own custom one. And I had to put the Centauri Kree into the different components until the whole lightsaber was restored. So as you can see, I put it on there, and then I'm going through and putting it on there. It will have new written underneath it the first time you access it as well, and just make sure you do select it to keep it attached to the lightsaber, because sometimes I try and customize too quickly and I don't focus on pressing A on Xbox, and sometimes that can not add it to your lightsaber. So make sure you are attaching it as you're finding it. So I'm building it now. I'm showing you the exact layout of how you need to build it to get the full complete one, and you will be able to use it in the single stance, dual wield stance, or double bladed lightsaber stance, and eventually cross guard stance, which would be pretty cool. So yeah, there it is in its completion, and that's how it looks. It's very beautiful. I mean, the artwork is gorgeous on it, and I've got some Old Republic paints and materials on the lightsaber as well. That's why it looks the way it does. But you can put any material color you want on it, and you can customize it to your fancy, put any blade color you want on it and things like that too. So yeah, pretty cool lightsaber. And like I say, having an Old Republic lightsaber does feel pretty epic, and I'm not going to lie, makes you feel kind of like a badass. In the Star Wars universe, not going to lie. Do love it. Do love how it looks. It's very aesthetically pleasing. And with the orange blade too, it just looks awesome. Chuck the yellow blade on there, or the white blade, whatever you want to put on. Looks badass, looks beautiful, and going to be using this in all my streams. So come check out those Jedi Survivor streams. Go to the Jedi Survivor playlist, and check out all the Jedi Survivor content on the channel. Thank you very much for watching. Keep being awesome legends and exploring a galaxy far, far away. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. We are on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so it would be awesome if you could help us out by ding-donging that notification bell and joining the team for Star Wars streams in the future. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now, and peace.
Switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia. Darling, I'm just so fed up with what does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Let's do this right now. Tomorrow chance, and don't forget to subscribe.